Okay, hello everyone. You've caught me today on a bit of a rare day off. So I've taken the week off work because it's the school holidays and we need a parent home to watch after the kids. So one's gone out with his friends and one is glued to a tablet. So I thought, I've got a bit of free time. Let's do one of the hobbies that I have for a little moment or two. And one of the things that have kind of sprung into my brain the last couple of days is going back into that retro retro gaming, which I mentioned before in a previous video about emulators and old hardware and running old software, old games that have been forgotten about that can bring back to life on more modern hardware. However, I also have some of the old hardware, and I remembered I had an old Xbox in the loft. So I've dug the Xbox out, and let me show you this bad boy here. It's a bit of a mess, but this guy here is my old Xbox. And as you can see, it needs a bit of a clean, but it's the old 360. And I've got a bundle of games as well for this guy that I thought I wouldn't mind digging them back out again and see if they still work. This one here though, we've got a little bit of a problem because it's one of the earlier generations of 360s. It hasn't got the HDMI out SOC connection. Instead, it has the composite connection, which I can't really connect to my more modern TV. So this I thought would be a bit of a problem. However, I've got a bit of a solution, hopefully a bit of a solution if I've set this over here out of the way. So I remembered I had not only that old Xbox 360 there in the loft, I also had one lying under a pile of rubble in the garage, which I dug out. Now this one here, another Xbox 360. Don't know why I've got two. I think this one I maybe got from a friend who was going to throw it out, and I haven't tested if it works or not. It's got this wireless connector here is all broken, which I do have one on the old Xbox, which I can probably transplant to here to see if it works. But yeah, that's a broken connector there. I've given it a clean because it was thick with filth and dirt, but I haven't set it up yet to see if it works. So I thought while I'm doing it, I'd bring you along on the journey and so you can see yourself this glorious old machine hopefully fire back up to life. The good thing as well though is, just remember, this has got a 120 gig hard drive here. There's also the hard drive from the old Xbox, which I'll have a look at as well. And this is the old Xbox hard drive. So I've got the two hard drives here. I don't know what's on either one. I think my old game saves and stuff are probably on here, probably on the cloud if it's still available for the Xbox 360. On this one here, I'm not entirely sure. So I'm going to try and set it up and see if it works on my TV upstairs. Let's give it a try. So I've got this now set up to the kids' TV here in the kind of playroom area of our house. Plugged in, power's on. I haven't tried powering on yet. Found an old controller, which hopefully will work when things get going. And this should be set to the proper HDMI input for this device. So let's, fingers crossed, give it a try, see what happens. There's power. The green lights come on. Hopefully no red ring, but we'll see. Oh, I hear sound. Oh, it's working. This thing hasn't been used in a number of years. I mean, I'm talking probably 10 years or more, maybe. This guy hasn't been touched. That is incredible. I don't have any internet wired up yet, so I don't know what is on there. That's my old avatar. So yeah, it's working. How cool is this? I'm totally going to have this set up upstairs on my spare TV. I've got all my old games. Oh man, does the drive work? This is a big question because the drive here in this looked like it's been recessed a little bit. Xbox Home. So yeah, the drive looks like it's been recessed a little bit, shoved in, so I don't know if it's going to work. So we'll give it a wee push. Oh, it does. Although there looks like a fair bit of dust in there, which I'll need to clean out. But hey, I'm going to try put a disc in. I've got a collection of games in my garage. So I've got a shelving unit in my garage where I keep all the old games for all the old systems. There's a bundle of games there. I'm going to set them up and see if they work. This is quite exciting. That's a very short video for you, but I thought I'd let you see. Boring, I know, but hey ho. Old Xbox, pulled out of the loft, cleaned off. The spare one, I'll get the wireless adapter from the spare one and connect to this one, see if that works. But hey, I'm back in the land of the Xbox 360 again. Catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for being around. See ya.